Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Yes, I'm back. Yes, it's been forever. It's 2019 now. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Hold on, please. As per usual, it's like nothing changed, you guys. She hears me talking to somebody. She's like, I need to be in your lap. So I know it's been a while. I took a break. I took a break without like planning to take the break. And now I just think every year, I'm just gonna take a break from YouTube as long as I continue YouTube. I'm not planning on stopping doing YouTube anytime soon, but I'm gonna take a break every holiday because I can't seem to kind of like when family's in town or when I'm on vacation, I can't seem to create the content that I normally do when I'm kind of on my own and able to focus. You just want to spend time with your family, and I'm not at that point with YouTube. I don't know if I ever will be, that I'll be, raking in money, and I am treating it as a job. I am treating it as a full-time job, and that was my goal for 2018, was to kind of like buckle in and treat YouTube a little bit more seriously. Whether people around me understand that or not, that's up to them, but it was something that I was doing professionally so that I would have more of a like professional mindset towards it, and that I would create more content. But I kind of feel like I lost my balance somewhere along the way there, and I ended up stressing myself out more than I needed to and putting too much pressure on myself. Anybody that knows me personally knows that I put so much pressure on myself and that I'm very hard on myself. So I appreciate you guys' patience for my like 3 or 4 week hiatus of not really uploading anything, like not even vlogs. So I'm back, and I wanted to kind of share some New Year's resolutions, or like kind of just maybe like 2019 goals with you. I know resolutions can kind of be like a weirdly like dirty word, because some people are just like really anti, and I think in the past maybe I was a little bit anti when it came to like resolutions and stuff, but I think now that I'm like older and wiser, as anyone can be as they get older, it's not a bad thing to set some goals for yourself and kind of hold yourself accountable. That being said, I also want to kind of take my YouTube channel in a different direction, not a vastly different direction, but I feel like I know that my like formal Sunday videos are more popular. In general, they get like more views, which is, when you're a new YouTube channel, like you tend to care about views and stuff like that. But I feel like the Sunday videos started to stress me out a little bit, and I feel much more comfortable sitting and talking to you guys. Even though my vlogs don't get nearly as much views, I feel like I connect with you girls on a much deeper level. You girls know who you are. The ones that are always commenting and just showing me love, it means the world to me. And I really feel like I'm getting like a good core couple group of women on here that actually are like interested in what I'm doing and stuff like that. So it feels really good. And I think from now on, when I'm feeling stressed about trying to do a DIY or a Sunday video, I'm not gonna do a Sunday video. I might just show you a vlog, because I could literally, as you guys know, since my videos are always so stinking long, I could sit in front of a camera and tell you guys about my life all day, like hours. So yeah, that's gonna be like the new direction of my channel, so to speak. New direction is that if I don't have a creative Sunday video, or I'm feeling the pressure to finish something that's like quote unquote creative, if I'm feeling the pressure to finish something like that too early, I'm gonna take my time with it, and I'm just gonna either put up a vlog or nothing at all, because like I said, let's just get into my New Year's goals here, because that's just kind of a segue right into that. One of them being is to kind of just like, it's like a multifaceted goal, I'm sure you guys, and I know it's like what, week 3 into January, and people are like, New Year's resolutions, I don't want to hear about that. It's already 3 weeks into January. You do need to hear about it, because have you set some for yourself that maybe have kind of like fallen to the wayside? Maybe. That's what I always do. So I'm gonna roll with it. I know that I'm late to the game. Can you just like sit right, please? Jeez Louise. I wish you could hear her grumbling. She like grumbles when you hold her. She's not growling. People will think, oh, is she growling at me? I'm like, nope. That's just her like, ugh. You're spoiled rotten. So one of my like main core like goals or resolutions is to stop being mean to myself. Stop putting so much pressure on myself. Stop comparing myself to other people. Just kind of not stress myself out so much. Be gentler with myself. I'm very critical of myself. I'm very hard on myself. I start projects and don't finish them and then beat myself up about it rather than just finishing the projects. So that's like number one major goal. And that's one of the reasons that I'm like, you know what? That's why I took the YouTube break and took the creative break, as I like to call it, to kind of like recharge, get my mind right, and just kind of reevaluate. So that is numero uno. I don't want to force the creativity. It sounds really pretentious. I don't consider myself like an artist or anything like that, but you know what I mean? Like when people are doing something creative or they're doing something like that's like a little bit more like artsy or whatever, or when it's forced and when there's lots of pressure, you don't feel as excited about it. One of the reasons that I started this YouTube channel, aside from just wanting to share things with, you know, the world and people that I wouldn't get to meet otherwise, that's one of the reasons I did it, was because, you know, anytime somebody would come to my house or see a picture of something that I made or, you know, put together or, you know, emulated or duplicated from something that I saw that somebody else do on the internet, people are always like, how did you do that? And so I really felt like YouTube was a way to kind of like get my creativity flowing and share with people. And that was the core reason that I did it. And I think I kind of like lost sight of that a little bit towards the end of the year with the chaos and the holidays. Everybody knows like the world stops around the holidays. It's just almost impossible to get anything done, or it's not impossible, but you really have to like drive home the point to make time for things, and you get tired, there's a time change, you know, I can make loads of excuses, but ultimately I'm just not going to stress myself out anymore, and I'm just going to kind of bring it back to what makes me happy. And what makes me happy is talking to you guys, sharing things, and just kind of like living my life. Okay, I put on a scarf because I was a little cold. It's a little chilly and rainy today. So that was goal number one, like the long drawn out goal of number one is to like not stress myself out, let the creativity like flow and not force things. Number two kind of goes along with number one, which is to be more organized. I feel like one of the things that brings out stress in me is the lack of organization that I personally have. And I don't consider myself an unorganized person, but I think that because I put so much pressure on myself with the YouTube stuff, and I kind of lost sight of why I was doing it in the first place and got a little off there. I think that I let things that would normally stay organized in my life completely fall to the wayside. I can't tell you guys how many times I've said, even on here in my vlogs, like show of hands, how many of you guys have heard me say that I'm going to clean up my filming room or my closet, like my personal closet room? How many times have I said that? Have I done it? No. So I'm gonna get more organized. It makes daily life harder and stresses me out more when I'm not organized. My the wall that you see right behind here is the downstairs closet, like the stair cupboard. Marcus and I call it Harry's room, Harry Potter, like the cupboard under the stairs. That's like where I keep a lot of my craft supplies. It's absolutely unorganized. So when I am trying to do a video or find something that I know I have for a craft or a DIY or like some kind of holiday like decor that I'm trying to create myself and then share with my YouTube channel, I can't find anything. It drives me nuts. The room upstairs where I film, that's like my closet and my filming room, absolutely ridiculous. It's just absolutely unorganized. There's stuff everywhere. There's stuff on the floor. There's shoes that I haven't worn in over a year, clothes that I haven't worn in over a year, stuff that's just like not my style anymore, and then stuff that just definitely doesn't fit me because I'm about 30 or 40 pounds overweight right now. So just like all kinds of stuff. So basically number two in my goal for 2019 is finish the projects that I said I was going to finish and get more organized and be more happy because of that organization in my life and like purging things. I just want to purge things that no longer have use to me. I would like to go the KonMari method, but I have to read into it a little bit more because I can't do it all at once. can't. I would like to, but I can't. So I will take you guys along with me and vlog that here and there. Whether you guys are, I feel like this sounds really mean or like really like selfish, but I'm like, I'll show it whether you guys are interested or not. That's another kind of thing. I'm just like, I'm doing my thing with this channel. If you don't like it, you know, I'm not speaking to you guys who are watching, because I know you guys, you know, the sweet, wonderful girls that watch my channel all the time and are really nice to me. Like, I know you guys just kind of like to see what I'm doing. We're like girlfriends, you know, but I think I'm just kind of take that really direct, like, you don't like it, don't watch it approach. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get organized. You're probably going to see a lot of vlogs with me just saying like, hey, here's a fast forward of me cleaning my pantry, or the cupboard under the stairs, or the, you know, closet that I've needed to clean out forever. So getting organized, planning my day out, not wasting time on social media, that's kind of all inclusive in number 2, which is to get organized, manage my time better, and if I find some kind of special method to do that, I'll share it with you guys. I am not the only one on this planet that has a hard time staying organized with all the distractions there are. So I want to be clean and organized. So that's number 2. Number 3, we're starting to get into like the fluff goals and the fluff resolutions. Get more active and be more healthy. So today is day 15 of January when I'm filming this. This will air on day 17 of January. I have been on the keto lifestyle diet since January 1st. I've never in my life, ever, and when I mean ever, gone on any kind of a diet. Sorry, Paige is making an interest here. Let her sit in her chair. Thank you. I've never been on a diet in my entire life. I'm 30 years old, never been on a diet, never stopped consistently eating sugar, never stopped consistently eating carbs. I've always been very afraid of diets. I've worked myself up in my head to say that diets are faddish and unhealthy. I've worked myself up and have been very adamant for all of my life that counting calories is unhealthy and obsessive and is borderline eating disorder. I think those were all excuses that I made for myself as somebody who is incredibly addicted to sugar. So I've been doing the keto thing. I'm not going to bore you and be annoying and be one of those born again people who are nuts about a diet. You know, some people just get so crazy, you know, about what they're doing because, you know, they're feeling really great. And that can be really annoying to listen to when you yourself have not made a change. And, you know, maybe like the New Year's resolution thing or the goal thing, like you intended to or you said you would, which is why I think this is a good reminder for me to come out 3rd week of January and be like, hey, remember New Year's resolutions? Have you, you know, kind of fulfilled yours yet or kind of started towards your goals? Hopefully that's not super annoying, but it's kind of a good reminder, even if you don't want to hear it. But the keto diet has been working okay for me. I've been doing it for 15 days straight. When I say that I've never done a diet ever, I really want to drive that home. I'm not a diet person. I'm not a fad diet person. I'm not a health crazed person. I'm an average person who is addicted to carbs and addicted to sugar. It's just been a struggle in my life, and I don't know if it's completely true. I'm kind of assuming it is because sugar is just so addicting. But I heard somewhere that there was a study done where they had like lab rats and they gave lab rats sugar and then they gave lab rats cocaine. They addicted them to both substances, sugar and cocaine, and then given the choice, they chose sugar. So I've kind of always known that, and that's kind of always been into the back of my mind about my addiction to sugar. I'm not going to say I'm never going to have sugar again because it's delicious. And I think another reason that I never wanted to go on any diet before was because I'm like, why deny yourself the simple pleasures of life? But I think that being 30 to 40 pounds overweight, which I currently am, is kind of changing my perspective on that. And so this is the first thing that I've really tried that's working okay for me. I've lost a few pounds, and I don't want you guys to feel bad if you guys are smaller or larger or whatever than I am. I really want to make it clear on my channel that I'm unhappy with how I look and how I feel, it's hard to go back and look at photos of yourself and see, you know, a slender face and a lean belly and a trim waist. It's hard to see that. And then I look at myself so much, you guys. I'm constantly, you know, looking at photos, trying to be on Instagram, trying to like up my social media game. And then I'm trying not to tear myself down when I see, you know, how much weight I've gained. And again, I want to be really sensitive about this. I don't think you're a bad person if you're overweight or a bit fat, depending upon like how politically correct we want to get here. What I have, the excess weight that I have is fat. So will I sit there and call myself a disgusting fat pig? No. And I don't think anyone should call anyone a disgusting fat pig, because, you know, you don't know unless you're in someone's skin. I don't want to go like too far off topic here, but I think there's a fine line between like the fat shaming thing and then the like, hey, maybe let's get healthy. So I want to drive that point home before I like further start talking about dieting and the way I don't like the way how I look. I don't think that anyone out there is disgusting or terrible people or lazy or a pig. And then at along the same lines, if somebody's really lean, like I'm not going to call them unhealthy and that they're like they have an eating disorder. Like, do what feels good for you and do what makes you happy. Right now, I'm 30 to 40 pounds overweight and I'm not happy with how I look. So my husband and I decided to make that change to keto. It appealed to me greatly. If you guys don't know what keto is, I'm not gonna go too far into it. The basic preface of it is changing your eating, no sugar. I'm not gonna say no carbs, but like very little carbs. And if it was like a percentage base, I think it's something around like 75% fat that you're consuming, the 25% protein, and then the rest is that small amount of carbs that you're supposed to be consuming. So you're supposed to get your body to fuel itself on fat and a little bit of protein rather than sugar and carbs, which kind of just makes you crash and then makes you gain the weight and spikes the insulin and yada, yada, yada. My husband had previously done keto before and he had success, but because I wasn't doing it with him, he lost all that weight and then he kind of gained it back because he kind of stopped keto because of the holidays. The holidays, am I right? So we've been doing it for 15 days. I've lost a couple of pounds. If I was to say I had a goal weight, I would say probably to just be like 130 pounds like I used to be. Currently I'm in the mid 70s. I've lost, I think like 5 pounds or something like that. I was almost up to 180 pounds, or maybe I was like 180 or 181 pounds. I didn't weigh myself from the beginning, which I guess is kind of a mistake, but I have that stigma again where like, I don't want to be like, well, I'm not a number on a scale. So I'm trying to kind of like mediate that to my old self and just kind of understand like calories do matter. They matter. I won't say a number on a scale necessarily matters, but it's also important to kind of like gauge your progress. Marcus full on like weighed himself and like measured himself like everywhere on the body. So like he's able to see like inches lost, which is probably what I should have done. And I could still do it, but I just haven't. So I will say that I can see that keto is working for me as far as some weight loss. And what's really shocking to me, and like I said, I'm not going to be a born again. I'm not going to be a keto Bible thumper, because I can't stand when people get like that. Like they get into some health craze or just whatever it is, any kind of craze, and that's all they can talk about, and they're super annoying. Don't want to get like that. But what really shocked me about starting this ketogenic lifestyle is I can't believe how I feel. I haven't gone through like the keto flu, and I know some people do and some people don't. I thought for sure I was gonna go through the keto flu where you're like sluggish, your mind is sluggish, and you have flu-like symptoms and your joints hurt. I felt like the mildest forms of all of that. Like I've talked to some people who said they had to go home from work, they were so sick. Some people say that they were like constipated on that. I'm like, nope. None of that. I felt a little foggy, and I feel like I just feel a little foggy if I don't eat, which is how you feel when you're not on a diet. When you know you need to eat, you need to eat. But my joints don't hurt. I have a really, I won't say like bad back, like I injured it, but I have like a pretty, you guys probably have noticed like in some of my videos, I have really bad posture. I've got really gnarly scoliosis to the point where like if you look at an x-ray, you're like, is that your spine? Because it looks like an S. Like that's how bad my back is. And my scoliosis, I have like the protruding, like pushed forward, like neck thing, where it's like super separated. I look like a dinosaur from the side profile. And then, you know, I would say since November had been like, why does my ankle hurt all the time? And I have like tile floors, so, you know, I just thought like, oh, well, I'm just walking around barefoot on tile, blah, blah, blah. Like my ankle was bugging me, right? My right ankle. And I was like, wow, my right ankle's really bothering me. And about 3 or 4 days into keto, I woke up one morning and I looked at Marcus and I said, my ankle doesn't hurt. My ankle has not been hurting. I didn't have any old injury, nothing. That was kind of when it really hit me that the whole keto thing, like, it does make you feel better. And if anything, like, because I don't plan on sustaining this for the rest of my life. I'm not an expert. I'm not a nutritionist. I don't know that keto is fully sustainable. If you go on YouTube, there's people like the husband and wife on Keto Connect, like they're like somebody who I like to watch and stuff and listen to. They've been doing keto for like 5 years or something like that, and to them they're like, yeah, it's fully sustainable, and like doesn't seem like they ever kind of like, I don't like to use the word cheat, but they never not eat keto is kind of how it seems. But for me, my goal, my plan is to do keto until the very end of February. So all of January, all of February, kind of see how I feel, and then maybe stop it for a couple months and then start it up again. Like, I personally feel like I want to use it as like a weight loss tool. Like I said, like my goal is to be around 130 pounds, and just in general, my goal number 3 for 2019 is just to be healthier. And so right now the keto thing's working for me. It might work for you. I'm not a diet person, but I'm able to do this probably because I can have cheese, to be honest with you. It's probably because I can have cheese. But my mom was in town for the holidays and she bought me and my husband cookbooks for Christmas that are keto. This one is called Keto Living Day by Day, and this one actually has a gnarly amount of information about keto in general. This is the one my husband was really picking up and reading, and it's got some recipes as well. My husband's like a very analytical person, so I feel like this was a better suited book for him. Me personally, this is the one my mom got for me. This is straight to the point. It's called Simply Keto. And this chick is to the point. She is, you know, really creating these very simple recipes that I feel like I can follow and have been following. I'm in the kitchen more, kind of more interested in what I'm eating. So keto has been working for me. I've lost a couple pounds so far. If I was to give it like a rounded number, I think it's been like 5 pounds. But it also might be more than 5 pounds at this point because I don't weigh myself every day. So it could be more than that. I haven't weighed myself for like 3 or 4 days. So maybe it's even more than that at this point. A couple people are like, you can see it in your face. Your face looks thinner. And I do feel like my like Buddha belly is definitely starting to trim out. So that's really nice. And I just want to use it as a tool to kind of kick the sugar addiction and the carb dependence, and then just kind of go from there and be a little bit more mindful of what I'm eating. So anyways, enough about keto. I want to be more active too. I need to get back on some kind of a regimen, whether it's just like walking my dogs every day, because with keto, seems like the way it's coming off much more quickly than it would if I was just working out. So I think when I incorporate like a little bit more, like maybe some yoga, maybe some, you know, just maybe walking at least a mile or 2 a day would be better. So that is one of my goals, is to just kind of be more active. Those are like the hard-pressed, serious goals. And then the rest of the goals for me are just fluff. Aside from health, organization, and being gentler to myself, I want to become a houseplant lady, or just like a plant lady. If that sounds dumb to you, that's fine. I blame Liz Marie Galvan. She's not a YouTuber. She's a blogger, and she's an Instagrammer that I'm obsessed with. Like, kind of creepy obsessed. Actually, no, I'm messing around. I'm not creepy obsessed, but I literally love her. I'm obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with her house, her dogs, her farm animals, her farm, her plants, her husband. Like, I'm just obsessed with them as a whole. They have like a shop in Michigan and a little farm in Michigan. If you don't follow them, I'm sure you do. If you kind of like that farmhouse, like, you know, Joanna Gaines, like aesthetic and style, they're amazing. So she just gives me so much inspiration. And one of the things that I'm like, yeah, I want to become a plant lady too. So I've been incorporating, as you can see behind me. some living things into the house. And you know, some of the house plants, like, they can clean your air and stuff. There's actually like some pretty crazy stuff that houseplants can actually do for you. So I've been wanting to step up my game there and do a lot of research and be kind of like a houseplant lady. And I want to kind of get like the backyard in order, growing food and stuff in the backyard, which kind of goes along with the health and the wellness and like the tranquility thing and the calmness. So that is one of the other goals. If you guys are interested, well, actually, I'll probably just do it anyway. I'm like, if you guys are interested, I'm probably just gonna make a houseplant like tour video and tell you guys about my houseplants and stuff like that. Just because, like I said, I want to get back to what I enjoy on YouTube, and I enjoy houseplants right now. So I want to do what makes me happy, and if I want to film a video on my houseplants, I'm gonna do that. The other thing is, like, I guess it's a goal. Like, if I was to give it a generalization, I want to become a chicken lady, a chicken mom. I know, weird, right? We live in an area where you're allowed to keep chickens in the backyard. You can have a small flock. And I'm going to be taking on that project. So I want to be a chicken mom. And that comes with a lot of responsibilities. So I'm actually going to be hunting around for a chicken coop. I've looked at several different breeds of chickens to try to kind of determine what chickens I want for my backyard, because I want them for eggs. And I want them like as pets. I want lap chickens. Like, I don't want no nonsense chickens that are like, they don't want to have anything to do with me. I'm that dog mom who likes her like dogs to be needy and like want to be smothered at all times. I'm gonna be that chicken mom who's like, come and sit in my lap, old girl. So I intend to be very hands-on when I get the chicks. I'm gonna get like baby 5-day-old chicks. So if you guys are chicken moms, any of you guys watching, or if you guys have any, you know, chicken tips, by all means, please leave it in the comments below. The breeds that I'm looking at, I might get all of one, I might get, you know, a few of one, or like one of each. I'm looking at Buff, I think it's called Buff Orpington, but I call them Orpingtons because I don't know why, but it's a Buff Orpington. I'm looking at, some of them are just like, some people call them Barred Rocks or Plymouth Barred Rock, I think, chickens. And then the Black Australorp, I've been looking at that. And then I've been looking at Easter eggers because they're like ugly cute chickens and they lay like blue or green eggs, which I think is like really cool. But anyways, so that's what I'm doing. That's where I've been to talk your guys' ears off. That's what I've been up to. Yeah, I'm really excited for 2019, and I'm really excited that I'm already, you know, starting to meet some of my goals. I will be bringing you guys around, doing a lot more vlogs, like I said, when I can't think of like a creative Sunday DIY type formal video. I'll be doing hauls. Those are the easiest things for me though. Like when I do a Sunday video, if I'm doing a haul, like you guys, I already have enough stuff for another Amazon haul, so I'll be doing that. Or like, not, you know what I mean, I want to say haul, but like an Amazon video. You guys seem to really like my Amazon videos and stuff like that, and I tend to get a lot of subscribers from those, so I literally already have enough stuff to do another Amazon video, so I'll be doing that. I know you guys just in general like to see what I've been shopping for, but like I don't want to go crazy and like spend tons of money and just go shopping all the time, even though I really tend to do that anyway. But I have more videos coming up for you guys. I'm gonna do what makes me happy from now on, so hopefully you guys stick with me along the way. One last final thing, today when this video airs is going to be Thursday, January the 17th. I'm doing a giveaway on Instagram, finally announcing that actually on Thursday the 17th. I will be announcing that at 12 p.m. Pacific time. So if you guys want to win, I'm doing a giveaway with a fellow Instagrammer and blogger. Her name is Diana. She is the Coffee Wife Kentucky on Instagram. I will make sure I leave her handle here again. If you guys don't follow her, and if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me. I will leave my handle down here as well. I don't post a photo every day to Instagram. I'm trying to get better on that. I guess part of my goals would be to get better on social, especially on Instagram. I think I put a little too much pressure on what I post. It has to be perfect. The lighting has to be good, yada, yada, yada. But I'm on Instagram stories pretty frequently. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Instagram stories. You know, that goes with it. But we will be announcing what you can win in our giveaway. We're doing a mini giveaway, the two of us pulled together, and we're doing Starbucks gift card, we're doing some lipstick, some lip liner, just something cute and sweet to kind of give back to the viewers and kind of just do something fun for you guys. So that giveaway will be announced on this Thursday, so today at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That giveaway will be open for entry until Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will close it, and then we're gonna pick our winner, and we will reach out to the winner and announce them on the following Monday. So if you guys want a chance to enter, you guys are gonna have a really good chance to enter, because I know that we both have kind of a smaller demographic of people, and you guys are gonna have a really good chance to win. So if you guys want to win some coffee and some beauty products, make sure you guys head over to my Instagram and look out for that photo. There's gonna be a photo announcing it and all the rules on how you can enter to win. So with all of that being said, I love you guys so much. If you guys are just happening upon my channel, make sure you subscribe if you guys like my chatty personality, and if you guys like me, if you guys dig me, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I love you guys so very much. I'm so excited for 2019. And you guys, leave me your goals and resolutions for 2019 down below in the comments. And then also let me know, like, have you guys started on them at all? Like, if you guys have started on them, kudos. If you haven't, it's not a big deal. There's always today, there's always tomorrow. So leave me your resolutions and goals down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye.